Well, you know how it is when you start your live stream only to discover that the microphone isn't working. Anyway, it's me, Terval Selvor, back with Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. It's time for the class trial for Chapter 2. You know, Mahiru's dead. It's very much, it's nuts. It's a crazy time to be alive, let me tell you. Alright, so we gotta set our skills. So first of all, I've got extra skill points now, so I want extraordinary focus. Let's see. Charisma increases the influence gauge recovery. Oh, that's active. Those are active, right? I'm so confused. So that's active. What's menacing focus? Greatly increases the focus gauge effective during the class trial. Cannot be combined with extraordinary focus. Okay. I've got my menacing focus. Also, the frame rate is inexplicably low for some reason, so that's fun. I really like that. Excellent blade. I would like to open the e-handbook and see what we can get. Court card. Monami, my beloved. What do we got? We got 4 remaining. Attentive influence. Cool and composed. Slightly steadies your aim. Effective during non-stop fate. Cannot be used with tranquility. I don't have tranquility. So let's do it. Trade in. Skill get. Cool and composed. Alright, so let's set our skills. Let's do it. So, this is going to be the class trial, so we got to be ready for anything, right? Cool and composed. Alright, I still have so many extra skill points that I just can't use because I haven't unlocked all the hope fragments. Alright. Finish preparations. I am so ready. It's time for the trial, baby. Let's go.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Okay.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
It was me. I did
If
it.
you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Hooray.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Yay. Let's go, team.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
I wouldn't describe Twilight Syndrome Murder Case as a masterpiece of gaming. Even the title isn't very good.
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
It sure is.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Yeah, the murder of Furuyuhiko's sister.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game.
This is true. It is a non-fiction game.
Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Not you, Nagito.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Ah!
So, I think it's better if we clarify
That's right.
who the characters in the game are first.
Characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F. The high school girl who got killed at the beginning. Oh, sorry, and the high school girl. By using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. First character the player was able to control was Girl A. The true identity of Girl A is probably Nikon.
C. Girl A is probably Nikon Tsumiki.
That's true. Girl, you're in a game now.
Tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A.
It's shocking.
Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
Oh, this is so meta.
A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Shit, come on.
A nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too.
I did. Huh? Oh, that was definitely Girl B.
See,
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Yeah.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Girl, that's like literally your entire personality.
anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
It's hyper energetic and unique. That's probably Ibuki.
I see!
Girl C is Ibuki.
Ibuki.
See? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
I'll see you next Tuesday. Oh my god, that's a Kesha reference.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Oh yeah, Girl D. Oh yeah, that's Mahiru.
See!
Girl D is Mahiru, the victim. in this
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
Why?
I see!
Yeah, it's obviously Fuyuhiko.
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
It's fucking stupid. He's Yakuza 0, my friend.
Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Another person?
It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Y'all remember that Monokuma was on the staff roll?
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
It's not like
Kuzuryus.
I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
Yeah. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice, it's true, I have a hunch, but you call me out like that, Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason for you, he had a double role, he had an older sister, he had a little sister.
I can prove it with this.
Yeah.
In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Yeah. Yeah!
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
It's true. It's very true. That bitch.
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister.
It's true.
The sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
Yeah. I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see is the high school girl who died at the beginning.
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Yep. That bitch Girl E, was it? What the hell did she do to my little sister?
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there.
Yeah.
Personality? Are you praising me?
Praise me, baby.
Fantastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah,
Dead.
I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events.
As far as you know, he claims it's based on true events.
That's why it's the motive. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easy, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago.
That's not true.
I mean, when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off.
Oh my.
You know,
Oh my.
About that. You're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
It's true.
shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
Yeah, shut up, you stupid bear.
Hey, so you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
I just realized with the redecorating, there's like palm trees in the background and like just a rapidly rotating sky on a projection sheet. That's great. I really like that.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone.
Yeah.
That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
But he's the killer.
Hey, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game
What
are.
about Girl E?
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Sato.
E? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
What?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What? What the heck? Is that a wow?
That may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Wow.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Yeah.
What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What?
What? No way!
Oh my god, this is so bad.
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
Yes,
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
that's the true mystery.
Hurry up and solve it! Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Because she did the killing. She's a killer. Because Girl E was the killer.
I see!
Yeah,
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
this is true.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl.
Yeah!
What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all.
Not like I played it or anything,
But...
but
Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
yeah. Water tank, gravel, victim, broken window,
I
locked
made a
door,
map of
broken
the
ice.
music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
Yep.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a base.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining.
Okay, yeah.
Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the five of them were finally able to go inside,
Oh no.
found the victim.
Blondie was dead. I mean, oh yeah, the other Fuyuhiko's sister. I keep forgetting that they're blonde, which is like weird because I think they're in Japan, but whatever.
Killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert.
Yeah.
That sound.
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
Yeah.
Wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Yeah.
Obviously. Girl E was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girl E was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
Yeah.
Since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
Why?
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Oh, wow.
Is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, was the killer. Then what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first. Alright, here we go. Make your argument. Victim's crime scene, entrance hall photo, broken vase photo, stolen school swimsuit.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
A lot of things.
She just broke the window in the music room
Yeah,
and escaped outside.
it's true.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside,
She would have had. Oh, here we go.
you need to go through the entrance hall.
Oh. They said it in the game, right? In order to get to the front of the music room outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Trying to find a flaw in the setting of the game is like ignoring the rules of the tag. Looks like I messed up. I gotta think it over again.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
How do I speed up?
Broke the window in the
There we go.
outside.
So how did Girl E get to the front of the music room? To go back to the music, you need to go through the entrance. Plus, at the entrance, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
That's incorrect.
No, that's wrong!
No, that's wrong. Break.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
Your mom.
Vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
Yeah.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually,
Probably.
the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the... and went back to wait in front of the music room.
Yeah.
All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
Yeah.
When the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Only one half of it.
Wait a minute. The mystery hasn't been solved yet. You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet.
We already know what the murder weapon was.
It's about the murder weapon. We found out who the killer was.
Not cool. I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end.
Yeah, okay, I guess.
Heck, you're so annoying.
You're so annoying, robot creature that's forcing us to kill each other. Just annoying. So annoying, God.
I'm gonna feel like shit. Which means I'll feel disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting one.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though.
There's a swimsuit full of gravel.
Will you guys be able to figure it out?
Unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. We're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear. I guess I'll have to do it. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I need to tell you about regarding white noise and non-stop debate. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always be able to destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with the silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if your difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all, so you get the gist right. It appears the debate is getting tougher, so I've obtained some very useful information. I heard there's a guy named Gun something. Apparently he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. Gun something, I wonder who it is. I wonder if it's Nekomaru Nidai. Well then, good luck. Oh, I see. So if you maximize out, okay, that makes sense. Broken fish tank, yeah.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Yeah, dummy.
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Yeah.
Then the piano.
But that's even dumber.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
That's right.
Agree with that.
I agree with that, Ibuki.
Got it. The killer must have
used gravel to attack the victim.
Goodness. I got
Oh man, I need that gif of the gravel.
it out there.
Just a sec. Let's see if they, can I? Oh, darn it. It won't let me drop a gif in chat. Oh, that sucks.
Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
Sure.
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
Flick, 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 flick the gravel.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag? If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit.
Yeah.
If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the Ace Attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
I haven't played Ace Attorney, but that's a very Ace Attorney thing, from what I understand.
One stone.
Killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone.
Make people think the killer is some pervert. It makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it has to be disposed of later.
Alright, alright, alright.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
I'm satisfied.
Happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D?
You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
What doesn't that
Piece of
mean?
face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
All those pictures. All those pictures.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim.
Yeah.
Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
Oh yeah, here we go.
The rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But
Killer.
she could have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back.
Yeah.
I somewhat understand that feeling.
And? That's pretty scary.
Mikon, are you okay?
Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day, or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
It was me. That guy. Guy F. Monokuma did it! In a general sense, maybe.
Been Guy F.
That bitch, what the hell did she do?
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
Yeah.
Guy F is...
What?
It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
Dude, you could definitely kill someone.
If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
Yep. Don't remember nothing.
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer.
Well, no, it's not. In the game, he was.
Kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
Could you speak up, Pecco? No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, it is an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder. Why, it's going to be the pictures. Ending prize. Is that something where the game is relevant to Mahiru's murder? Everyone's staring at me like I'm an idiot. No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, it is an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder. Oh, right. It's gonna be... I think it's this one. What? Okay, so now I gotta think about it. Alright, let's figure this out. So, an important shared point. Metal bat, details. Murder weapon, same murder weapon was used in Twilight murder case. Okay, that's fine.
I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game.
I don't know that. It could all just be a coincidence, because reality is all coincidences and random events, and there's no connection. As proof, Mahiru was killed in the beach house.
And Girl E was killed in the game. Were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat.
Yeah.
No way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
Sure, yeah, that's why.
Keep making up your mind like that. We're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. Don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What are you...
What?
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Whoa! Shit! Now this is real shit.
Huh?
Huh?
You understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
I really doubt it.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh.
You have been acting very suspicious.
Even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch!
I want to use that in my regular life now. You nasty toilet clogging bitch. I don't even know where we're going with this here. Uh-oh.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Ryoko went to the beach house that was the scene of the crime. No matter what you say, the truth cannot be disputed. Oh, it's counter. I had to concur.
Dang, you four-eyed troll! Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hyoko?
Well, I don't doubt.
Do you know where Hyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
That's definitely not true. Don't lie. It's not gonna work.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are.
God damn.
Decide that based on ugliness?
Huh. But not Hyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Uh-oh.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Podo, actually. Foot fetish.
The footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
Yeah.
Door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Uh-oh.
Which means something happened between those two events. Isn't that right, Hyoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
Oh!
Finally decided to confess.
I love
I'm
Gundam.
sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I didn't know that.
Never heard of that daily routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Wow, Akane is a bit dumb, I would say.
So easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh?
It's a lie?
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves.
It's true.
If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying?
I mean, the burden of proof is on you.
There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Actually, I can prove that you were at the beach house.
I did go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk.
Morning walk?
Didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
Oh. You saw Mahiru see each other, so where's your proof? Explain it in more detail so I can understand. It seems I messed up again. Damn it.
I did go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk.
Truly healthy.
Any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
Yep. Okay, so now we gotta figure this out. Is that really true?
I did go to the beach house.
Let's do this.
Only during my morning walk.
No! There we go.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong, stupid. I know that you have this letter.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
Oh no, Hiyoko, you shouldn't sign it. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret until then. Let's not try to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko Sayonoji.
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
I mean, it is covered in delicious Kool-Aid.
So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
That letter! I'm serious, I don't know!
I don't know.
Snap, I remember now. I totally saw you.
Yeah, y'all remember when she was running from the beach crying? Pretty sure she's... I don't think she's the murderer, but I do think that she knows about it.
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach.
And get horny together.
Saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
See. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
How far away is the beach house from the diner? It's like through a tunnel, right? I think so.
You're totally wrong!
Dude, just be honest. That's all you gotta do.
You also passed by the diner Fuyuhiko, so you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't.
I didn't.
It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house.
It's not like I went in there and murdered Mahiru or anything.
I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
Sure.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
Yeah.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him.
Checkmate, liberals.
Time to question him any further.
It's a waste of time to question him any further. Wow, Pekka, why are you so defensive about Fuyuhiko?
That letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know! I didn't even write that letter! I'm telling the truth! I really don't know!
She probably isn't involved in the murder, but she just happened to be there.
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out.
The others.
Then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
Damn, Pekko, you're good at this. I don't even have to do anything. I guess we'll all just accept your version of events. Yo, what's the only place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding? Probably that place, right? In the secret, in the quiet place.
Place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes,
I've had to hide there a lot.
the gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
Oh man, but what if the killer knew that and then planted one?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
Fucking liar.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
Man, you really love metaphor.
Hiyoko
Or I
miscalculated
guess simile.
whose body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
Yeah.
We have presented the proof. My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out.
Pretty sure we're still wrong though, because this is pretty early in the class trial.
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Yeah, it is. I agree. I actually don't think Hiyoko did it.
Someone! Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe?
Man, Hiyoko, you're falling into the trap too, because I'm pretty sure the mask is a distraction.
There was
was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That actually is true.
It cannot be, Hyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice!
Yeah.
Huh? Sparkling what now? That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island! Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru!
Yay. I mean, what?
Say such foolish things. I shall tear you limb from limb.
What the fuck, Gundam?
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Yeah, different cultures.
Just admit it already. You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your head! Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer!
It's true that Hyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel we're being directed by someone. Yeah, here we go. Let's do it.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
Yeah,
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
it is.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Oh,
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
yeah.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
Yeah.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
Wait a minute. Somebody had to drag the body.
Prince.
Looks like everyone. Is that really okay? Alright, so, hold up. Let's see what we got here.
Mystery's conclusion.
Killer's escape route.
Who killed Mahiru?
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
Oh, no, wait.
Wrong.
Oh, hey, it's wrong. Break.
About that gummy, did Hyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
Oh my god, I believe that is a slur.
You're a midget too, you know.
Oh my god, just dropping the M word.
Taller.
It's true Hyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored.
Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
I only eat the one fucking brand, and that is Haribo.
That's right. None of the
Uh-oh.
gummy bags in
Maybe
your cottage
Paco's the
had any
killer.
Then we can't assume Hyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
No, you're going to engage in an execution.
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Uh-oh. Make your argument.
We're not done with Hyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. We can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her.
Oh, yeah, that's wrong.
We have the evidence we need.
That's wrong. That's wrong. It's so wrong. Wait, that's wrong.
Footprints during my morning walk.
Dude, we already established that that was wrong.
We're not done with Hyo. There's still a huge...
You're talking about the footprints.
It's true, that's important. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
Wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Mahiru was killed instantly.
Her death was instant.
Instant death? According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
It's true.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry. Fuyuhiko,
Maybe don't accuse killing to kill people during a murder trial. Also, Fuyuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
Pretty sure.
I mean, I don't know about that. What if the woman has an enormous gun and is shooting you, and you have a whatever? Pretty sure her death was instant too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow.
Why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used your body to block it.
Yeah.
someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
Yeah.
Why did the killer block the door?
Why not?
Yoko. She's the killer after all.
Disagree.
Seriously, that's not true.
Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body? If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Yeah.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was
Totally clean.
clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer. Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven.
I won't let you look down on me.
Oh, okay.
We haven't decided that yet.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
He knows who the murderer is. I don't think he's the murderer, but I think that he knows who did it.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
I don't counter his words.
Didn't block the door. Then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Alright.
If Mahiru, then Hiyoko, she killed Mahiru.
Oh.
And blocked the door with Hiyoko, the only killer I can think of.
Got it. Advance.
If Hyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room. After she moved the body, she just washed it. The fact that Hiyoko was at can be proven. Did you get all that, you bastard?
Okay, the shower room. Retreat. Uh-oh.
Damn it!
I was overcome again.
Blocked the door. Then Hiyoko, she killed Mahiru and blocked the door. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Okay. Advance.
If Hyoko moved the body, then she should...
Yeah. Here we go.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Wrong. You can't wash it off in the shower. The shower room was closed for renovations.
Washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Yeah.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something bad perverted?
Weird. Hiyoko took her clothes off before committing murder. No, that should be impossible. She can't get dressed by herself.
I see.
Because of the way the kimono's made.
Hiyoko mentioned this before.
No.
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
She did smell really bad, apparently.
Smell? It only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Oh my god, this dumb rule actually makes it possible to exonerate someone.
Like the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
What?
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Hey, Akane, do you remember when you were covered in blood? Although it's pretty obvious what the origin of that was.
I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Doubting me, of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
Fuck.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
See,
Hooray.
I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru.
Because we're in love.
Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me early? You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
I mean, there was some circumstantial evidence.
Please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right?
Shut the hell up, pig Bart. I hope you get a hangnail and die.
Fuck!
I'm sorry for being pig Bart.
Girl, don't take that. More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious. Could it be? Does he actually have something else in mind?
Hiyoko, now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Yeah, do tell us the truth. You saw the body before everybody else.
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already. So, can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
She never talked to me at all. Man, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
Yeah.
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
True.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
Wow.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter?
Yeah, this one.
Oh, I was going to tell you a person couldn't find a mailbox. This is the one where they rescheduled the meeting. I've seen this letter like 10 times. I'm just going to skip through. Let's meet each other in secret. I'm pretty sure the killer did that. Oh wait, oh it's a different letter. Shit, it wasn't the original. It seems someone who wants to interfere at a meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
The letter that Hiyoko had, doesn't it clearly contradict the other evidence? There's the letter. Turn it in.
I can prove it with this. This letter.
This letter.
Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
Accurate. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? Oh, one of them's like, don't go to the meeting, and the other one's like, go to the meeting. Oh.
Times are off.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house.
Suspicious.
It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Hiyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
That's true. Which letter did the killer forge? Both letters.
See! The killer must have forged both letters.
Damn it, the killer, he's too smart.
Like,
she's too smart? I don't know.
if you compare both letters, confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
Yeah, definitely not.
Forged both of those letters.
Yeah, we've established that.
They were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
That is a common thing that everybody has to deal with.
Oh, they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer.
Killed her.
How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
She's dead, girl.
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times, but the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all.
Oh.
Fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep.
What?
Why did you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Uh-oh.
Medicine? That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
Uh-oh.
Aware of that from the start. You should have done something about it.
Wow, why is everyone so mean to Mikan?
I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic!
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but... The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start.
Yeah.
And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer.
Dang.
That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
That sucks.
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily?
Oh my god, dude, this is the most suspicious thing you could say. They might be faking those tears.
It'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
I've collected enough hope fragments to know the only solution is to love one another.
We aren't supposed
Just a moment, I'm moving this up, because apparently I can't get this straight at all, so that's fun. Oh, well that doesn't work either. There we go. Ah, better. You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together.
Trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope.
Survival.
Clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Okay.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
That's a very specific kind of belief.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray, and you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork.
Go team.
What do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
Wow.
Whoa! He's sleeping!
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
Bitter truth, that may be true, but even so, we can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is cruel, is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward, because unless we reveal who amongst us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. Yep, we'll all get killed. Last trial suspended. Wait, we're already halfway through? Damn.
Well now.
Last trial has reached its climax. I would like to present the answer right here, right now. You're gonna spoil who the killer is? Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair. You can't, seriously, a big no-no. But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? Club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's the club president? So without further ado, the answer is... Yeah, you can't. Everyone, please close your eyes and cover your ears. Correct. You say Nanu in German when you're surprised. What? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. It somehow it feels wrong to me. I don't understand. Is this like funny in Japanese? Yeah, I'll save my progress. There hasn't really been anything like extreme yet. Last trial resume, baby. Reopen.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
It is.
Think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that! Ugh, I can't do anything. How annoying. But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Accurate.
Well,
Alright.
now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
We're gonna find it.
The letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Candy clues.
When you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hiyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hiyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
I don't think the killer ever left.
Wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide!
Except for the bathroom.
I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away.
Oh, okay.
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder.
Oh, it's the surfboard case.
The solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
Want to play a game, and what are you thinking? If so, we've prepared a perfect product for you. You will dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answer from several questions. It's called Logic Dive. During Logic Dive, you will control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. Your task is to reach the goal of the final destination of the Synapse course. If you can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the A button, press the B button to brake, and press the X button to jump. There will be various obstacles. So make sure you're familiar with these controls so you can reach the goal. On your journey, you will take damage every time you fall in a gap or bump into the walls. Also, upon reaching a certain point, there will be a branching question in the course. The answers split into different paths, so please proceed down the path the answer you think is correct. Branching questions will appear several times in one course. Be careful. I highly recommend you make good use of the brake. That's my meddlesome advice to you. You press the plus button to see the controls. Very well, good luck and have fun. The killer tampered with the evidence after Yoko ran from the beach house. When did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? Think. If I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, let's get to it. It makes sense. Like, it's gotta be, they were, the surfboard case didn't have a surfboard in it. Oh, yeah. Maji made the surfer. Question 1. Before. Question 2. When did the killer leave the beach house after Hiyoko left? That's right. Oh my. Question 3. Where was the killer hiding? Probably the beach house, not on the beach, because there's no footprints. Pretty sure it's the surfboard case. Brain genius. I didn't even have to use the brake.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. Complete. Let's do it.
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing. Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
Oh, what are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
Make Akane do that. The answer is clear.
Here!
Hiding in the closet like every gay person.
Killer is probably hiding.
Suspect.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of it, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
hiding place. I only think of one place. That's right. The place where the killer was hiding in the closet was inside the oxygen tanks. No, it's right there. Surfboards are pretty big.
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think? 2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. 'Cause we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Accurate.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Man, maybe the killer should have just killed you.
They were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
What? How? What?
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
What?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Oh, thanks, Nagito.
Nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Yeah.
You want, even if you didn't ask. All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya! Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
Oh.
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right?
Yeah.
Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Answer the goddamn question, Monokuma.
Jeez, you're pretty annoying for noticing something like that. I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction.
Too bad.
It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time.
Okay, so who saw the body? I have a theory. Well, Hiyoko saw it. Kazuichi was the last one. So who's the one who saw it other than the killer?
3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
Simple.
Before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear.
Yeah.
The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
And there sure were a lot of water bottles in that trash can, and they kept talking about how that fridge only has colored drinks in it and all the water's gone.
2.
You guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover this answer too. Now let's start the argument, shall we? Now then, how do you explain the final feature in non-stop debates? From this point forward, you'll now be able to use Truth Flashback. If you hold down the X button, the shape of the reticle will change. If you aim the reticle's mark weak spot and keep that position, you'll be able to memorize it. This memorized phrase can only be fired once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change to a different truth bullet, it will disappear from your cylinder. However, you can use the flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or mistake in your available truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make the case. What's the best time for a flashback? Well, you'll just have to... Okay, anyway. By the way, you will not be able to agree with anyone while you're using Truth Flashback. Please remember that it is only effective at refuting points. Well, good luck and have fun. Alright, let's do it. Let's get it, baby. Oh, yeah, it ain't shower room.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and whoosh.
Wow.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Doubt it.
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
I got it. If I use that person's opinion, I might be able to break through the contradiction.
What did the killer do?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have...
No!
What about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
Oh my god.
Someone who flushed it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way.
Okay.
They were able to wash it off.
Alright, try again.
What did the killer do with?
Let's go.
They simply washed...
They couldn't use
The shower.
right? So washing
It off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
Got it.
What did they do with the bloody... They cut it up and...
As someone who flushed it would definitely clog.
Maybe it's the other way. Perhaps someone other than...
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Maybe. Okay, so what we got here
What did
is
the
we just
killer
move
do with
forward.
blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
I got this bullet.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
No! White noise! Damn it! Oh!
Wetsuits in the closet.
They got me there.
Wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do?
Okay, let's move forward again.
As someone who flushes it would definitely clog.
Maybe it's the other way. Perhaps someone other than the
We're
killer...
gonna need to use focus.
They were able to wash it off.
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. We got this, we got this. Hajime.
The killer do with?
Maybe they simply washed it...
They couldn't use
The shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
No.
No.
That's wrong. Ah. Got it.
If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower.
This is true.
They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
The drinks inside the refrigerator.
See!
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it.
Oh. I don't know about that. I think I got it.
That's impossible.
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
Why? Why do you know that? Bottle showdown. Trash can. It's gonna be the trash can.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, one wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
Cool, crosswords. Breakthrough, success. Chance.
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the room.
Allow me to cut through.
Wrong. There were water bottles before.
There were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge.
Yeah, which would imply that that person
And
used
the
them.
killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
Yeah.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it,
Yeah.
when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Huh? You should have said so sooner.
Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of the shower.
Yeah.
With lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, if they soak their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would be...
Realized who the killer is. See? Just as I thought. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
You
Looks like it's Peko, because she was super wet.
Is that true?
Let me ask, who might that be?
If the killer used plastic water bottles to wash up the blood that splattered onto them, that killer, Mahiru's killer, must be that person. Do.
You're the only one!
You're the only one!
Is it you?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Oh!
Do this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
You were very wet. Hajime, you two here? Aren't you breathing pretty heavily? I just did a little swimming in blood! Oh!
The blood off with water bottles. They'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
don't just stay silent. Say something.
Oh, here we go.
Bastard! You saw her at the diner. You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming. No one
You're defending her.
swimming. No. I saw her.
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home.
That doesn't really match your story from before, dude.
So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
Just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention. I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Oh, I forgot about it.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer. We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house.
Jumping.
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints,
They flew.
then how
They're a
did
wizard.
the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
He loves Peko.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
We might have an answer.
Yeah.
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, and I might just have an answer to that mystery.
Oh, sword ladder. Sword ladder. She has sword ladder.
Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
It was the window.
I see!
Small window in the bathroom.
If the road
They escaped through the toilet.
doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
Unless she used the sword ladder technique or light body skill.
What if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it
Mahiru helped.
a rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
That's the dumbest reason. Rule 3, littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with this island's bountiful nature and
Littering
peaceful
is
prosperity.
prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object. I see! You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object?
Well,
And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
holy fuck.
Please don't be violent!
Even if it man, it's not like she constantly carries around a training sword on her back. Even if the killer used an object to escape out the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I could think of is the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case, focus and think the object the killer used to escape out the window. What's the name of the wooden sword? Oh, oops. Blood sword. Oh. Oku. I actually don't remember. Oh. Oh, bamboo sword. Bamboo. There's an actual specific word for what that is, but... I don't remember what the word is. Oh, wait. What am I thinking? I need an R and I need a D. God, we all need more D. You know what I mean? Here we go. Bamboo sword. Use sword ladder technique.
Got it!
Thing. Use the hilt. You step up on the hilt, and up you go. You can even put a little string on the sword to carry it with you.
That bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, You had it then, too.
It's true. Tying it off.
Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool?
Haven't you watched, like, any period piece? Yeah.
I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily. Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Yeah.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well,
As opposed to, of course, my favorite, the Russian ninjas.
I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Now the time has come once again for the panic talk action. Let's talk a little bit about Fever Time and Nega Time. From this point on, you'll be able to use Fever Time by pressing the R button. When Fever Time is activated, the tempo will be pushed to its max. That's not all. You won't miss during Fever Time either. By pressing the A button when applicable, you can destroy your opponent's purple assault, but only until your focus gauge runs out, so make sure the best use. Of course, you're not the only one who can get the upper hand. There's something called Nega Time that your opponent can use too. If your opponent activates Nega Time, your tempo marker will disappear. It can get quite a bit difficult to press the buttons in rhythm. Since I suck at this part, so let's just go. If you can't clear it, you can always change the difficulty setting. I'm not going to tell them what they have to read the class trial for that chapter. Well, good luck. Hold on a sec, you bastard.
You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass.
Or she could have, like, grabbed it, tied it to her leg.
What? Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Hiko, why are you... Panic talk action.
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard?
Oops, I missed the combo.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll steal your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard!
Fever time, baby.
Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut
Your
up!
soul shield.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step...
Bamboo sword bag.
This is the end!
You missed, it's pretty clear that Peko's the killer. That's what you missed out on.
Step stool. Covered it with her sword bag.
Sword bag.
When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword bag to it.
Yep.
And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
Oh, he took some psychic damage right there. Oh, I'm pretty sure Fuyuhiko's got some stuff going on.
The sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat.
Or anybody with sword training.
Swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan. No, you just back off.
I mean, here's the thing: is I've played this chapter before, so I know what the motive is. But I am not telling people for the sake of the live stream. But let's just say that it's so sad. Just back off.
Is it true?
Yeah.
Hold on! You're just making assumptions! You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof! Got it, you bastard!
It's fine.
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
She admitted it just now, right? She's admitted she's Mayu's killer. Oh yeah, no. Definitely revealed. The primary motive is clear because it's like, aha, see this. It's clear that they're connected in some way, and that basically they're going to reveal that there's a connection between Peko and Fuyuhiko, and that's why she done this murder. Even though Fuyuhiko is the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely.
Flowers, the cherry blossom.
You'll find out. Among flowers, the cherry blossoms. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least.
Well, if you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
Yeah.
Motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right?
No.
Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question,
Uh-oh.
I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Huh?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Hey, she's smiling now.
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
Yeah, this is fake. This has gotta be fake.
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the smiling mother.
Hello! Earth to Peko!
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that.
It's fine, just stop it!
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
Could she be?
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete!
Wow. That's the dumbest catchphrase I've ever heard.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky.
Bro, you're like 12.
That would be me. Sparkling justice! Now then, let's execute justice!
What?
What?
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Peko, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
What's going on? What's this chill? Peko finally snapped!
Yep, basically.
Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... but... huh?
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask!
Maybe it does, I don't know. The heart of justice that is pierced by justice. It is me, shining justice.
The mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your birth. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
It is really crazy. What the heck is this? This is... Peko is the killer? Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
Sleeping.
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
Don't care.
This again?
Huh? Sleepwalking?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow.
Oh.
Must be eliminated immediately.
I like the emojis.
No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
This is not the reason that she killed Mahiru.
To protect justice, of course.
Oh, I love that emoji.
In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword. And executed justice.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
Yeah, exactly.
She's so gross!
Wow.
Peko, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Wow. Ultimate serial killer.
I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it? He's right, we need to end this already. The killer, in the end, there's no mistake that it was Peko all along.
Go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Closing argument. Begin! Finish the thought. Stock 1. Killer forged 2 letters. It seems Hiyoko made a promise with someone. Oh yeah. I mean, here's the thing is, I don't think Peko's really a serial killer. I think this is there's more to be revealed. I already have that one. Oh wow, that's good drawing. Plus 10 seconds, stock 2. Now then, time to wash off the blood. She runs away. Yoko left a big piece of evidence. That's the footprints. Killer holds a baseball bat. so that's there. Ane is covered in blood? Question mark. I mean, yeah, I'm just thinking of a superhero who's a serial killer. Yeah. That's basically original Batman. Just would shoot people with a gun. Where should I hide? What did the killer do next? Oh. Right here. There we go. Alright, stock 3. Yoko left a big piece of evidence. To retrieve the bamboo sword, I must do this. Oh, that's there. These. Suspicious. Poor Mahiru. Last stock. Oh my god, Punisher. He's like, I will punish. I don't know why cops like Punisher so much, because he basically hates cops, so that's something. I must do this.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Here's everything that happened.
The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later.
Don't forget her tablecloth tie.
However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko.
Oh, I'm sorry about your internet. I would suggest getting internet. I would simply have better internet if it was me. Fake letters.
The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately.
Yeah.
Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime.
No, my internet's fine, or at least my connection's been fine this whole time. So I don't know what to say. Metal bat! Let's do it. Gah. Bonk.
The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her.
That sucks.
The killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, By moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body.
Yeah, water bottles.
They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator.
Yeah.
We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead.
Yeah.
They had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can.
Because otherwise it would have violated the rules and they would have been killed with a machine gun.
And it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right from the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect. Hiyoko fled from the beach house.
Wait, why did they do footprints when, like, she was wearing, like, clogs?
Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko.
Wow.
Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used
Power of flight.
the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword.
Oops.
As long
bag.
as they were able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse.
Weird how this water doesn't smell like salt.
So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
Yeah, I like the Spider-Man thing going on there. That's cool.
I see. What of it?
What of it?
She's like totally cool with it. I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's
Saying,
you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
I get it.
Shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
I don't think this is a very effective argument.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world? Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice.
Oh, okay.
Hurry and carry on justice.
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
However, before we do that,
Onokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
Ah, he finally woke up.
I heard your story. Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Uh-oh.
Such heart-pounding excitement!
I have a feeling that it's gonna be revealed in a moment. The vote. It's Peko. Hooray! I don't think it'll let you do the wrong
pardon
one.
me, can we please have a little more time?
Oh.
Pardon me, can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Oh yeah. Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
That is true. However,
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Probably not.
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
She's an enthusiast.
Enthusiast.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Peko, right?
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia described sparkling justice like this.
justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling Justice!
Sparkling Justice's catchphrase. An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase? Definitely her special interest. I read it in a magazine in the library. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it. I see, so that's what it was. Nationality.
That's right. According to what Sonia said,
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
if she had to translate it, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Japanese, I guess. Wait, I thought you couldn't read English, Hajime. We saw this earlier. What?
Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish.
Well, that's okay. That's not bad.
Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
Well, I mean, maybe the journalist is from the UK, or from Portugal, or from France, or from, I don't know, Argentina.
What?
All this time, I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about the serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed both serial killers are from the same country. I like how earlier he's like, I can't read this strange language, and it's like English, and then he's like, she's not speaking English like we are. Wasn't the case. If so...
Peko, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Yeah.
Or, you insist that you're Sparkling Justice. Can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Yo soy un, Justicio, Lux? I don't know. Justicia or Justicia? I guess it's Justicia. Should you be able to do that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off. However, that's perfectly fine. It's the end. Even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished.
Nice.
My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Uh-oh. Tool.
Huh?
Yeah, you are kind of
Looks
a tool.
like she's back to normal?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
Yeah, but you still did the murder, right?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
Nice.
See, I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
It was Fuyuhiko.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
Proof that one of hers in a body discovery announcement.
I see!
Yeah.
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yep,
Sure am.
that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
What about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not? He's fine. If you want me to say it, doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If
Yep.
that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Yeah.
plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
Yeah.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
I'm wrong.
From your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
That person.
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Select someone. Doot, 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 doot.
You're the only one!
Is it Fuyuhiko?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
No, the events that occurred in the game should definitely occur in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that, too. Turn in the ending prize.
I can prove it with this. I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out.
Uh-oh.
You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first received the ending prize.
What's that? What's inside that envelope? Shut up. What makes you think you have any right to question me?
Right? The person who received the ending prize, it was you, wasn't it?
It sure was.
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it.
It's true.
So, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares?
I care immensely.
Peko is the killer, right? But you already voted!
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool.
Her voice is so fucking quiet.
I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill.
Wow.
Simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
She's making an argument that, like, oh, well, because I was told to kill somebody, I'm not responsible for killing them, which is not a good argument, and it doesn't hold up in any court.
It means I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
I don't buy it.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Yeah, she's Yakuza.
Master.
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Peko's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
Yeah, that's the... I think that's the whole point, is like, well, you did the actual murder, so it doesn't matter.
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Peko be a tool in the first place?
He's a human person.
Peko is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma.
Oh, shit.
The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
What the hell? Oh, okay. Trial resolved, I guess. Hey! Yes! Only 82 coins? That's dumb.
I'm in a bind, and what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
No. Give me the answer now. Ugh. Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Koizumi is... Hold on a second. Okay, oh wait, sorry, I'm just hesitating. There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Pekko's the killer. Why?
Hey, hey!
Why? Well, it's obvious. You're not a tool. You're a friggin' human being. If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong. Because you just don't know. You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. That's just not a thing. That's just a terrible ideology that just isn't true. Only exists to be tools. What does she mean, Fuyuhiko? Pekko and I grew up together. You two were childhood friends then? No, it's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuryu clan took me in. They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property. Yeah, well, that's a human convention. You're still human. Property, you say? It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me. Wow.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword. That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost.
Nope.
Till this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
Wow.
That is...
you are wrong. You're not a tool, Pekko, because if you are a tool, then what was all that time we spent together? Nothing. Huh? I was ordered by my young master to behave just as I was ordered to interact with all of you. What? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
Fiend?
That's why you were hiding your relationship, you mean? It's not as if I started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household's power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household. Oh.
Nothing but a tool.
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. My young master intends to kill. It is only natural for me to act as a tool, as his tool. Then the one who tried to kill Mahiru wasn't you, it was Fuyuhiko. It is what it is. When I thought I beat the game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it!
Damn it, I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Mate.
If she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister is dead? You tried to confirm it with Mahiru, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
So...
Yeah, I sent her the photo because I wanted to make sure she'd respond, but she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too. I'm pretty sure Mahiru was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why even if we were told that we were connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when Mahiru spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. I'm sorry, I've actually had plans to go to the beach with everyone. Huh? What? You're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you wanted to talk about it there, it'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so, you know, it'd be troubling to involve others. You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me. I need to make amends. I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell him I'm not feeling well. Yeah, that's why. He's upset because he doesn't like Pekko, but he doesn't want her to die for him because he feels like she hasn't had a lot of choices in her life. That's pretty clear. So, pretty much, I could get that. That's why he was acting so weird. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
Oh.
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too. It was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiru into a trap, right? By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko. Seriously, what the heck? An eye for an eye, that's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because of some person here, I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
So...
And so, my young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use a bat as the murder weapon because in the game that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge, clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister. So that is why you killed Mahiru with the bat. Still, I believed her up until the very last minute that the game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch.
Hey,
Hey, if that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you...
Hey, I don't want to hear about that.
but
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but you shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me. What do you know about that game?
what are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong. Wait, what? Nobody has the right to judge others for their crime? What? The sister was killed because she was bullying Mahiru, so some other person who isn't on the island killed his sister on accident. So, like, she, like, got in a fight and, like, knocked her out by, like, choking her out, and then freaked out and just wound up killing her in a fit of passion. And then, like, essentially, Mahiru was told about it and then hid the evidence. So Mahiru was like an accomplice to his sister's murder, but like not intentionally. It's not manslaughter. It would be like murder 2 in the United States, like crime of passion. Want me to be honest? This whole time I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse not to go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru. Huh? Damn.
Master, I am finished.
Oh.
What?
Are you saying that you killed because you were ordered to? A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. Actually, no. I would disagree that you're not a tool. I don't get this at all.
Of course!
Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood. Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Cindy!
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet. Afterward, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of the serial killer story. You insisted you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes, so we fell for it. We fell for a trick all along. That's right, you guys made the wrong decision. No, they made the right one! You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer. Not true. You're the killer.
Wrong.
Technically, he's only engaged in a conspiracy to commit murder. Hold on, don't act like our loss has been decided yet. No, it should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
It's troubling!
I'll admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Hold on, I'm telling you to hold on.
See.
I see. So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then. On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so you can protect him. You would only go so far because it's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
Wrong. I have no hope. I am just a tool. Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway, so I'm going to ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think? About what?
Hey.
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us? Is that your hope?
Hold on.
Hold on, what is the use of asking something like that? Huh? You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right? Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will?
Hey,
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer, are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth? Anyway, Fuyuhiko.
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but if you listen to Pekko, we're all gonna die. Young master, you have to tell the truth. I was only following orders. You just have to tell them that. She wasn't. She just did it on her own. Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this before, but this kind of situation, interacting with others, will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots, Boyakuya and Terutero, are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. You're just still saying that. Of course, I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. Oh, he's just not gonna do it. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person, because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right? Yeah, he sure wouldn't. Shh.
Young master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I did just as I was told because I'm a tool. Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way, you'll still lose Pekko, but if you insist you're the killer, just as you said, you could sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Pekko and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let's hear what— Man, this guy's motivations are great.
Damn it!
Damn it!
Young
What happened?
I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Pekko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me!
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, the tool serves no purpose.
Wow.
Damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
Okay.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon. After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape!
Oh, he does care about her. So how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please tell me the truth.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Pekko. I guess I couldn't go through with it after all. Young master.
Disgrace.
Because if that's actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. I mean, I can't live without depending on something. I'd feel, like, disgusted with myself. And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you, I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan?
Master!
Young master.
Oh.
Aww. Oh my, this is how it turned out.
Dad.
And here I thought it would be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions. There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool. Oh. Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about Pekko and what Pekko and Fuyuhiko discussed. Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have a surveillance camera. You're just having fun, huh? Man, even if it wasn't active dexpirations, Pekko's claim was surprisingly interesting. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo, you're actually the first to try and influence the outcome of a trial like that. But too bad, you're definitely the killer. Pekko, the tool with a heart, is the killer. Peko, I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request, even though you did all that to provide me the chance to survive, but I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Huh?
Young master.
Young master, you have a kind heart despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself, I believe you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that. Then why?
Even so.
Even so, I wanted you to escape. I wanted to protect you. Peko.
I am terribly
I'm terribly sorry I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master. Goodbye. And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all, too. It may be selfish request, but please forgive my young master, and please do not cause senseless killing such as this ever again. Of course. Peko! That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already? Just so you know, I will never feel despair. As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
Cool!
But will you be able to maintain that composure till the very end? People act as proud as you always shed tears of despair at the end. Now then, let's begin.
Young master.
Young Master Fuyuhiko, please permit me to make one final selfish request. Didn't I tell you not to call me Young Master? I want you to remember the tool, Peko Peko Yama, who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remembered that. That's it. How many times do I have to keep... I don't need any tools. You did say that. So let's begin. The punishment time, brimming with despair. Jeez, why don't you get it yet?
Thrills!
This time, for the ultimate swordsman, Peko Peko Yama. You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
And I prepared a very special punishment!
Oh, wow. I never needed a sword or a shield.
I never
needed a tool.
Tools. So... you didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you.
Aww.
Only you.
Only you. Young master.
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Please, Peko. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Oh, wow. They liked each other. I mean, they're effectively siblings, right? If they were raised together. So it's like losing his sister again. Peko has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh, that's very reminiscent of Japan. One-woman army. Oh dear. Oh, did they give her an actual sword? Damn, she's pretty good at swords. Wow. She accidentally cut him during the execution, I guess. Wow. Oof. Endless stabbing. That's disturbing. This cannot be, even Fuyuhiko. This is bad. This shouldn't be allowed. People dying so easily, falling like dominoes. You bastard, what is this? This can't be. Is this a lie, right? Echo! Fuyuhiko!
Such a waste.
For heaven's sake, this is just the worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion, what a waste. This is why you should have just discussed it with me. It was supposed to be a clash between two hopes, but this is crushed into something so unpalatable. You're still talking about that bullshit? What the hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that two of your friends got killed? I am pissed. I even feel sad and hopeless, but still, it's gonna be alright. This despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shining future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is the unshakable truth. Yeah, I don't think he's dead. I know he's not dead, because he can't kill more than one person. Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. But in a way, you should misguided thoughts of what hope should be remind me of him. I don't really understand what you're saying. Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of all the ultimates here will definitely completely, utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know. Not yet. He's still alive.
What?
What?
Everyone!
Fuyuhiko's still alive.
Serious?
Are you serious? Fuyuhiko! Ugh! Frantically, we rushed over to Fuyuhiko's side. I think this is a limitation of the animation. Oh man, his shirt's all fucked up.
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I'm trying! But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting weaker!
I mean, he's just bleeding human blood.
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
Well, serves him right.
You're so
Were you filled with hope at the thought of saving her yourself? That's why you ended up like that.
Stupid brother!
What are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him. Huh? A surprise order? Why'd I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum? It's your duty to save him. Duty?
Hey!
Because it's written in the school trip rules. If the blackened is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. If only the blackened gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could do something about it right now, but since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey!
You should be able to do it. Jeez. I guess I have no choice. Well, there's no way I can violate a rule, even if it's me. Fine, then. I'll save him. Really? I was actually going to do that all along, because I've already prepared for this. Huh, prepared. We get to see this. And that's when it happened. A siren began ringing from out of nowhere and gradually grew closer and closer. It's the Monokuma ambulance!
An ambulance?
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr. Killgood.
You've already killed your patient!
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat! So, I'll see you later!
Wow. The Monokuma ambulance. After he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight. Is he really gonna be okay to leave this to Monokuma? Can't be helped. It's not like there was any other way.
Perhaps.
He's gonna be fine. He's probably gonna get better and come back to us again. You're right. He's definitely gonna come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened. Then all we can do is wait. Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he's caused Miharu's death, you know?
However,
we must put that aside since Peko has already been punished, or else we will not be able to advance forward.
All my tears.
There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There's no other way than to move forward like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness.
damn it!
I guess things aren't as exciting if a shit stirrer like him ain't around. Wow. Amazing. I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to return. Fuyuhiko! I don't want anyone else to be a sacrifice. Aw. And so the class trial ended, but we still can't see the real ending that we really want yet. When that finally arrives, what will have happened to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities look for, I can't see our future, not even a speck. And if we were in a boat floating unreliably in a vast dark sea, we just left there alone. Only one word can explain our situation. Despair. Yeah, it's significant punishment for sure. We should find a more suitable word than that. How many days are left? Ooh. 15 days left. Oh no, what does it mean? What does it mean? Oh, what?
You guys can see it.
You guys can see it, right? You see this countdown too?
More people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. Whether it's better if you let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair. And the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
The fall of the Soviet Union.
That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary. Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Wow. Comrade Usami over here. All right. The sea and punishment, sin and coconuts. Good job, everybody. We did it. We achieved the true victory that only comes from executing the guilty. So thanks for watching, and remember, if you are a member of the Mafia, be sure to commit your crimes where you can't get caught. All right, that's all. Thanks for watching.